These are all the fruits that can beat the overpowered dragon fruit in Blox Fruits. Let's get into the video. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you, if you're watching this, sorry to say, but you're delusional. There is absolutely no fruit in the game that can beat a transformed dragon unless they have lower IQ than a toddler. However, I will be giving you some fruits that can at least help to get them low, or so that you don't die. But the chances are very low that you will ever kill a transformed dragon. But with that said, let's get on with it. The first fruit that is insanely good for dealing with dragon is the Gravity Fruit. Reason being, its insane AoE and its ultimate, the Gravity V move. The V move is your only chance of even being able to win any fight against a dragon. However, it only works if they had their meters lowered by half. This move can run out a dragon's meter and untransform them if you're lucky, just because of how long the cutscene is. However, if you land the cutscene and they don't de-transform, just run. The second fruit for dealing with dragons, as you probably guessed, is the Portal Fruit. The Portal Fruit has so much mobility moves that allows you to escape dragons. Although you won't be beating them, you can at least escape with your bounty if you use the X move, Parallel Escape, or the C move, World Warp. But I warn you, do be careful because some dragons can pass through the C move and follow you. So if you end up using it to escape, don't stop running until the portal closes. The next fruit on this list is going to be Pain. This fruit is good because it does tick damage if you use the V move. If you have ever used Dragon before, you would know that tick damage makes your meter run out fast. Not only that, but it also gives you an extra life. So if you don't end up being able to kill the dragon, which you probably won't, it still gives you a bit of time to run away since it also gives you a massive speed boost. The next fruit on here is going to be Buddha. Buddha is an extremely good fruit for fighting dragons because of its extremely good defensive capabilities, which allow you to tank dragons' attacks. The only downside to this is, I wouldn't see how you would exactly damage the dragon if you're using a fighting style, as most fighting styles are close range. However, you might be able to use a sword for that, although there's still a big chance you will lose since dragon is just too powerful. That's all for this list. Now, there are some other good fruits for fighting dragons such as Kitsune, Gas, and possibly some others. However, these are the fruits that would be most effective against them and at least help to give you a chance. If you have any other fruits you would add to this list, share them below in the comments. But other than that, I'll catch you guys next video.